We always get this question about which books should you study, what are beneficial books for every Muslim, and then different Muslims are at different levels of knowledge. So inshallah we're going to start these series to talk about beneficial books for every Muslim. And we'll talk about the Tullab Ilm and Ulama and how people who are more advanced in their knowledge, which books should they get, and if somebody just wants to get the basic understanding, which book they should get. But these are 5 categories of books, Islamic books, that every Muslim household should have. Tayyib, first and foremost, no doubt, every Muslim household should have the Qur'an, Kalam Allah, Ghair Makhluq. This is the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, uncreated. This is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed to His Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Inshallah, every Muslim household has the Qur'an. But with it, you should have a tafseer, an explanation, so you can benefit from its ahkam, from its rulings, from its fawaid, from its beneficial points, and learn the true meanings. Tayyib, which tafsir is best for you? It depends on your level of knowledge. If you are at a beginning level, then Tafsir al-Sa'di, if you know Arabic, is an excellent tafsir. Tafsir written by Sheikh Abdurrahman Nasir al-Sa'di, and this is a beginning level tafsir that you can get in Arabic. If you don't know Arabic, Alhamdulillah, Darus Salam, and I don't get any kind of funding or free books from any of these publishers, but Darus Salam has published it in 3 volumes in the Urdu language, where you can benefit in Urdu as well. And recently, Alhamdulillah, it has also been printed in English. So Tafsir al-Sa'di, yes, this has been printed by IIPH in English. So Alhamdulillah, people who do not speak Arabic can also benefit from Tafsir Sa'di. In Arabic, it's in 1 volume. In Urdu, it's been printed in 3 volumes. In English, unfortunately, the amount of room you need required a bigger print. So now it's been printed in 10 volumes. Same tafsir, but alhamdulillah, it's in the yellow paper, which is easier on the eyes. Good clear print, and the English is well checked and edited. So this is a good book for the beginner. The only caveat there is if you speak the Pashto language, there is a better beginning tafsir in my opinion, and that is our Sheikh, our teacher, Sheikh Abdul Salam al-Rustami's tafsir. And this tafsir, Al-Qur'an Al-Kareem, it has been printed in 1 volume by Darus Salam, and this is a mukhtasir. This is a summarized tafsir. It's good paper, good print. The only problem is that it's only in the Pashto language. So if you speak Pukhto, this is an excellent, in my opinion, a better tafsir to begin with. This is the summarized version. There is also the 9-volume version that we have in the back, Tafsir Ahsanul Kalam of Sheikh Abdul Salam al-Rustami from Rustum village around Mardan. Excellent. 9 volumes is a much bigger print, has more detail. So if you're more advanced, you can go for that. But again, the original 12-volume handwritten Arabic manuscript still has not been printed in Arabic or English or any other language. So the restriction of language is there. Now, Tafsir al-Sa'di or Tafsir Sheikh Abdul Salam al-Rustami, both excellent tafasir for beginning level Tullab Ilm. But what if you want to go more advanced than that? The best tafsir I can recommend for more advanced students, Tullab Ilm, is Tafsir Ibn Kathir. No doubt one of the most well accepted tafasir around the world, and for the right reasons, because Ibn Kathir did an amazing job of taking the earlier tafasir like At-Tabari and others and summarizing them, adding fawaid, beginning every surah with virtues of the surah if there are ahadith on that. Wonderful tafsir. But even though it's more authentic than others, there are weak narrations, there are some weak aqwal in it as well. So you have to get a good print, and there are numerous print houses that have printed Ibn Kathir. But the best that I would suggest, there is one takhrij of Awlad al-Sheikh. It's called Awlad al-Sheikh, but the print is very weak, and it's not complete in looking at a lot of the makhtutat, looking at the original scripts. There is also the takhrij of Abu Ishaq al-Huwaini, but he didn't complete it either. So the best print now has been printed by Dar ibn Jawzi, with the work of Dr. Sheikh Allama Hikmat Yasin and other A'imma and Ulama that have come together to work on this print by Dar ibn Jawzi. The only caveat is be careful not to get the first tab'a. The first print had many print errors, many mistakes. When I looked at it, I found a lot of problems when I had the PDF. The second tab'a thaniya, the second time they've printed it, alhamdulillah, they've taken care of those print errors. They have taken a great amount of caution to look at the original manuscripts and find any differences and explain what is more authentic. And they've done an amazing job of takhrij, of checking the ahadith. Even the aqwal of Sahaba in it have been checked and authenticated. They have included in here the works of Awlad al-Shaykh and their takhrij, and summarized and including the beneficial work of Shaykh Abu Ishaq al-Huwaini and other a'imma and ulama. Not just that, in the second print, one of the things that's amazing is the last volume. The 8th volume has a fahras, not just of the ayat and explanation, but every hadith and where it's mentioned, and then the ahadith and their grading. And not just that, they mention the narrators in the hadith, those rawi, those rawat, they will mention them and what is the hukam on them from jarh wa ta'dil. An amazing work. This by itself would be a valuable work. So for example, they have Daraja Abu Samha, and they mention that he is da'if and mention where he's mentioned. So if you just want to know about narrators in hadith and ilm al-rijal, this would be a beneficial work for you. If you just want to know the standing of different ahadith, this would still be a beneficial work by itself, and this is included as the last chapter in Tafseer Ibn Kathir. Hand me the first volume.
The first volume.
Yeah.
This one?
First. Oh yeah, right there. I will also like to point out that Dr. Hikmat Yasin and others who worked on this did an amazing job of bringing the takhrij of other a'imma and ulama. If you look at the print, it's an excellent yellow page, easier on the eyes. Mulawwan has colors and a lot of takhrij. So when you're looking at, if you look at all of this, this is work on the hadith to explain the authenticity or weakness of any narrations. I would highly recommend the Tullab Ilm to get this tafsir. Tayyib. What if you want to go past that? Your knowledge level is past that. You want to be checking tafasir at the level of scholars. Then I would suggest books like Tafsir at-Tabari, Imam at-Tabari, or Ibn Abi Hatim. This is the Tafsir al-Quran Adim in the back. This is Ibn Abi Hatim's tafsir, very early on, all hadith based. But this would be for people who know ilm al-rijal, who know sahih from da'if, because Tafsir Ibn Abi Hatim or at-Tabari has many weak and even some extremely weak fabrications in them. So if you don't know that, then it'll be a difficult thing for you to keep yourself on the right path there. Tafsir al-Qurtabi, which is called Jami' al-Ahkam al-Qur'an, amazing tafsir. Even Kashaf of Zamakhshari, even though he was Mu'tazili, but has benefits from a linguistic perspective. But those are all for advanced students of knowledge. So inshallah, everybody should know their level and benefit from the books that would benefit them in their level. Jazakumullahu khairan.